Hey guys, today we are going to attempt to do C3-PO. This was a request from Lizzie from California, and we're gonna get started. Let's do it. It's gonna be a little challenging, but we're gonna try it. Let us start with his head. So around the top, his head, I can't say what it looks like. It's definitely round at the top. But as you come down, it's gonna be straight at the bottom. So you're gonna bring it down, and then it's just gonna be a line across. So that's the shape of his head. So in here, just like we do a regular face, I'm gonna do the T-bar. So on top here, we're gonna be putting the eyes in. So we have just a circle for the eye right here, and another circle for the eye. And inside that eye, he just has a little black dot. There we go. And then on this line, we're gonna be making like a triangle right there. And then his mouth on that line, all it is a rectangle. Simple as can be, right there. Now we can erase that T-bar, and then we are gonna be putting in the little details that go inside his face. Okay, so around his eyes, I didn't do full solid lines, but there's a line down the middle, and then around, you're gonna go around the eyes, and it's gonna go up. This is gonna be the sockets that are gonna be sunken in. And then we have a line that goes from the eye, just bring it out. And then his mouth, it's gonna have a line on top of that and a line on the bottom. We're gonna try to make that thin. Oops, that was my ruler. And we have a line going down here. There you go. Okay, that is the gist of the inside. When I color it, Sharpie it, I'm just gonna do jagged lines here and not make it solid, and then I'm gonna fill in its mouth. Okay, so right here, right on, we're gonna be putting, it's almost like this is like his ear. So we're gonna put a square here. Do the same thing on the other side. Okay, and on the top, he has like an arch going on the top, but then it goes pointy at the top, up and then down, and then you want to bring this down to the other side. And inside we're going to do a circle. All right, so we're going to put another square there, and then he has a oval right there. Same thing on this side, square and an oval. Great job. So for his neck, we're going to be doing a rectangle. And then for the other half of the neck where the shirt is, where the tin outfit is, there's another rectangle. So a smaller rectangle and a big rectangle. All right, so on either side here, I want you guys to put a line here and a line here. Okay. And we're gonna be making it look like a V. So it's gonna come down here and then come up. So it looks like a V, and inside that V, I didn't put in the center here, but I think I want to put it in the center more. Put a circle, okay? And then we have these two bars. I tried to simplify it. There was so much detail in C3-PO, I had to just kind of like simplify it a bit. So we're gonna make two long rectangles. One's here, and then one's here. It's like it's keeping its neck on. We can erase in there once we Sharpie. Okay, good job. Now, right down here, I want you to just do a line down. Okay, now we're gonna put the shoulders in. So we're gonna put one shoulder coming out here, one out there. Great job. And we have his arm socket. There's two lines here. So we're gonna start with the first line, one line, two line, and then he's got the shoulders, which is actually a piece of metal. And inside there, he's got a circle and a line and a line, and then one more line. Good job. You guys are, hopefully this isn't too difficult. It was challenging for me. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Do the two lines for the shoulder connection. And then we having that piece of metal. And then a line. That's awesome. So now we're gonna do his two pieces here, circle here, And this one's gonna be a circle, and then connect that, do another circle, and then it's gonna have one more circle around it. Okay, now we're gonna be doing his chest plate here. It's gonna come down, and then you're just gonna bring it up. Super job. All right, so coming off of here, how we can do this? We're gonna do a rainbow. Well, first let's do the lines coming down. So from his armpit, make a line coming down, and then from this armpit, right here, we'll make a line coming down. Okay, so from here, it's gonna do like an archway and come up. So you want this arch to go right in the smack in the middle, and then bring a line across. And inside there is another circle. So this one's gonna be actually a whole circle. Circle, do a smaller circle, and then a smaller circle in the middle. Now we're gonna go underneath. So make a line across, just about where that one is, and then go underneath and up. Okay, we're gonna do this one, cross, underneath, and up. And then there's this last little piece here. It's not going anywhere, just going straight across. Okay, we're gonna do this little details in the back here. It's another line, parallel. So wherever this parallel here, and then bring in. And this one parallel, bring in. Okay? All right, and he's gonna have the wires in the tummy. All right, we're gonna do its arm here. So coming off of the shoulder piece, we're gonna make 2 lines down. Make a parallel. There you go. And then he's got this, the elbow piece here. And then he's got this piece. Sometimes, okay, I'm gonna tell you when I am doing like a body, this is not a human body, but I usually just sketch in where I want the arms to go, so I know what I'm working with. Okay, coming off of here, it is a piece of him. It's connected. So I'm just doing a little square here. We'll do a square here, and then make 2 lines connected there. And then inside here, he's got it's all shapes. This guy is all shapes. A rectangle, and then you want to connect that. And inside here, 2 little pieces. And inside here, it's just 2 lines. 1 line, 2 line. I know, it's very complicated. There's lots of lines in this thing. Okay, and now his wrist. And there's a line down the middle. Okay, so his fingers are gonna be a bit challenging. Coming out here, it's gonna go out and out. We're gonna do a light sketch of where it's gonna go. And then we're gonna put its fingers in coming out. I just made them simplified because they're very complex. And then he's got coming off his tendons, which are, we're gonna make lines, make a ball, lines, ball, and then make a line, a ball. There we go. Looking good. Okay, let's do the right side. Oh, we also have this piece here because he's a robot and he's like, I can't move very well. All right, we're gonna line down, and then just make it connect. Okay, looking good. Let's go do the other side. Okay, so what I found out, we all know this, C3-PO is a stickler for rules. This guy is a rule follower to the T. I must rule follow. And the guy that's inside of this, there was a person that was actually inside this costume. Yeah, he must have been thin. His name's Anthony Daniels. And he played the voice of C3-PO, and he also climbed in the tin suit. And he is the only actor to appear in all 9 Star Wars trilogy films. Good job, Anthony. He probably was on a very strict diet because that's not very big. Okay, 2 parallel lines down. Then we're gonna connect. There's an extra piece there. We're gonna put this extra elbow piece in there, and he's got a rectangle off of here. And remember how he has the connection here? So we're gonna do 2 lines, parallels, right here. And then make them have like half circles that are connecting it here. There we go. And if you guys wanna put a line in there, you can. And then we have the wrist. This side I put 2 lines. I might as well just make it the same. There we go. All right. And we're just gonna roughly sketch in where his arm goes. Now these fingers are gonna be a little different. Here we go. There we go. Good as it's gonna get. All right, so I want you guys to put just a connecting piece here. We're not gonna fill in the wires yet, but there's gonna be all those wires in there. And we're gonna make the bottom half of him come down. And he's got this back right off of, let's see what it's coming off of, right at his wrist. It's coming off of his wrist, right here. And he's got these 2 lines in here. Whoop, whoop. Great job. Okay, so now we are going to do his leg. Oh, what I found out, so if you go from here to here, put your fingers right there, and then come down here, let's see, okay, maybe right to where this part is. Let's go from here to here, and then go the same place. No, still not long enough. Okay, how about the top of his head? There you go. The dot, the top of his head to right there, and connect it. Ah, that's right. I knew it was somewhere. So it's about even. So if you want to know how long the leg should be, come over here, go right here, and out here, and then do a line down the bottom saying, okay, his feet are going to go that long. So we kind of make it about the same. Okay, so right on this edge, there's going to be, it's almost like a bowl and a curve to that line. And this is going to go straight down. Doop. And this one's going to go over. So his knees, they got these interesting, I'm just going to put in kind of a rough draft of where it goes. So you guys can see it's going to go somewhere in there. So now what you can do is, this is going to go down like this and connect. And on the side here, oops, it's an oval. And inside the oval, a long rectangle and 2 lines. Okay, so now I want you to do a slight oval on this side. And then this part is going to go across, connect. Yeah, it's kind of challenging, I know. And this is the center part, and then we have the side part. All right, so to do the same thing on this side, we're going to do an oval on the side. Inside, on the inside, we got another oval, duplicate oval. And then now align the cross. There we go. And inside, this is his knee where it cranks. And then below it, these are kind of like part of his knee. It's this shape like this. All right. Now we are going to do his calves. Okay, they're going to come off here, come down. So they slightly go out, so it looks like he's got, even though he's a robot, he's got the muscles. Okay, oh, we got some detail in here we can do. Okay, right down the center of this, do a line. And down the center of this, do a line. And this side, he's got 2 lines coming here. 1, 2. And this side, he has 2 lines coming up here. 1, 2. And there's an archway. And then I did, oh, this part I can't forget. This is going to be dark right here. Okay, there's the line here. That's so his legs can move. And on this side, let's bring this in. So it's gonna be like dark in there. line down. And this part's gonna keep swooshing. Swoosh, swoosh. And then the line down. Look at that. Fancy as can be. Okay, so we have a line down the middle. Line down the middle. And then the bottom part here, oh, looks like there's little pieces here. So it's arched in the top. So we can get this over his shoes. And then he's got these shoes in here. Did okay with the shoes, but probably could have done better. Not bad. Do the shoe coming out here. And then we'll do the bottom part. And he's got some lines across. So we have 2 lines there, 2 lines here. Same thing on this side. 2 lines, 2 lines. All right. So, oh, we got those wires in there. You know what? Let's just go straight to the Sharpie to get those wires. So we're going to do, just you can do random wires. So I've got wire here. I'm gonna make this a wire. Let's put some other wires in there. So I'm doing the big ones first. And you can make them go different directions. And then there's the underneath ones that you can do all sorts of just lines in there. Because you've got lots of wires going on. Lots of wires. Okay, so we're gonna Sharpie it, and I'm gonna show you how I made it look shiny. Okay, so let's start with the head. So remember up here, I didn't go over all the lines. I'm just gonna do some. So it just looks like it's kind of incaved a little bit. Got the nose. Do the same thing on this side, not all of it. And his eyes, trying to do it the best circle I can. Okay, now go around his head. What else did we learn? So, C3-PO's famous quote, one of them is, "I suggest a new strategy, R2. Let the Wookiee win." There you go. I wish I could talk like him, but I'm not even going to attempt it. I'll be the laughing stock. Okay. Just outlining up here, and then I'm going to show you how I do the shinies. Okay. His mouth, and I'm just going to color that in and do the lines across. So I'm hoping, I know this guy's a little complicated, but by breaking it down, I hope that helped a little bit. And then right here, this is where I'm going to be ending up. I'm going to erase inside here. That's why I love erasers. I guess we have time. We can color the whole thing. Why not? We're going to do our best here. Okay, so I'm just going to go over all my lines first. What else fun facts do we know? When Anthony Daniels, he's the dude inside, had to sit down in a scene, he had to take his bottom half off because he couldn't move in it because it was too restricting and too tight. I mean, the guy must be really skinny. And a lot of people miss this, which I did in the beginning. Actually, I didn't know until I was drawing this. The right knee down is silver. This is silver. I actually drew it in gold and I had to erase it and try to make it look silver. So I went back and looked at pictures and I'm like, well, I guess they're right. There you go. There you have it. Who knew? Okay, I'm just gonna do, I'll just do the top part so then you guys could do the bottom part. But at least can show you how I got the colors I did. Okay, I'm just gonna Sharpie all this. Oops, I did not go over my lines well. Yeah, when you do Sharpie, it kind of is like, you gotta do a really good job because like I did not there. Because once you put the Sharpie down, that's it. You can't take it back. There's no take backs. All right. Just trying to get the arms done here. Okay, so we are going to, I'll worry about the bottom half later. I'm going to erase my lines at the top because we're going to show you how I colored it to get that shiny look to it. So it looks like it's actually made of tin or gold or whatever. Okay, and I like to go around and I outline everything, but you guys can go in and do that later. These are the only colors I used other than the wires. So let's start with his eyes. Simple as can be. You're just going to come in there. I do darker on the outside, and then as I'm on the inside, I just color it lighter. So darker on the outside, color it lighter inside. Okay, so the whole thing, this is yellow. I'm just going to color so it has an undercoat of yellow, the whole thing. Just simply, just lightly. You don't have to do it hard. Just so it has an undercoat. Somewhere to start. You can color the whole thing, just this undercoat of yellow. This is the golden yellow. Not inside his tummy. Okay, so then I am going to come in here and take the tan color, and this is where you're going to be putting in your darker. So I'm going to go around the outside of his head to make it look more 3D. Ooh, thank you. Okay, go over this, darken here, where it comes together, darken that dot, go around the outside here, go on the under part, come around the other side. All right, inside here, it's dark right here, and then you start going lighter. We will get a darker pencil in there in a second, but we can start darker right above the eye, darker right above this eye, and then I'm going to put a line right here, and then it's going to fade out. Okay, and right here, we'll do a line, and then fade out to either side. It looks like I put another line right here. Line right here, fade out. Line right here, fade. Go over the nose. Go on the outside here. Okay, you're just gonna take the light brown, and now we're going to give it a little bit more depth in there. So go along that edge, make that line a little darker here. So anything you've done, I just want to go over a touch darker. Here, darker. I think my music's too quiet, you can't hear, but it's Star Wars. Okay. So I'm just going over these lines a little bit darker with my light brown. That kind of looks the same, right? Okay, same thing down here. Go over. All right, so go back to your tan. And now let's go color on the top here. Bring it down lighter. And then this one's gonna be a full line straight down, dark right here. And then as you're going to the right, you wanna lighten it up. Lighter, lighter. And go dark along that edge. Okay, this side, same thing, go around the edge. And we are going to do 2 lines. We'll do a line here. Don't go all the way around here, just to here. And then we could go lighter, do another one here, down, and go lighter on each side. Go around the biceps or the chest plate. Color inside that dot. Okay, so let's go circle around these puppies. Great job. So now go in with your light brown and just give it a little emphasis on those lines. Gives it that shininess. Go along the edge. Anywhere you want to make it a touch darker, go for it. Just gives it, see how it just makes it look shiny? Okay, so go back with your tan. We're gonna go dark right here, and then as you're coming up, fade it in lighter. Go around the edge. Come down here, dark, fade it up. Dark along here, fade. Dark along here, fade. Dark along here. Okay, go along the outside here. I mean along these lines. Wherever there's lines is a good spot to go. Dark underneath, go along these lines. Dark along here, fade in, do another line. Go around here. Dark on this, fade. Okay, so now, let's do a little bit here. Perfect. Okay, so come in with this and just go in and just give a little bit of dark in some spots. Okay. So I'm going to let you do the rest. So in here, I did some gray, some turquoise, some red, yellow, and put in lines in there. So it looks like lines. And then I want you to see if you guys can make those shinies. Remember, try to make this silver down here just by using the black. So you're just going to come in here. So Sharpie the rest of it, do an outline Sharpie, and finish that guy off. I gave it a blue background and make it pop. So anyways, peace out. Have a great day.